Hi guys. So just a quick intro explanation. Me and Ali are gonna keep uploading proper podcasts to the channel, but every once in a while we're gonna do our own individual videos like this one. So the way that I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna do it off the top of my head. I'm gonna freestyle it. No cuts, no edits. Whatever topic it is that I want to talk about, whatever I'm thinking about, I'm just gonna say it. Whatever recent event. For example, today's game against South Africa, third ODI. That's what I'm going to talk about today mainly, but also the rest of the series. So without further ado, let's get started. So first of all, congrats to Pakistani fans on winning. It's a win is a win. Series win in South Africa. But there are a few positives from the series. I feel like there's very few, unfortunately, despite the win. Fakhr's form. Fakhr looked good in the PSL. He was the highest run scorer in this series by a mile. So that's good. Hopefully he remains consistent because his consistency has always been a question mark against good bowling lineups. So let's see. Hopefully he keeps doing well. And Babar regained some of his touch. I still don't think he looks his best. Like we saw today in the third ODI, he struggled to put away some of the part-time spinners, but he looks better than he looked in the PSL and from a few weeks ago. So that's nice. And other than that, Imam, I feel, is rock solid. He consistently scores at the top of the order. But besides that, I feel like there's a lot of negatives. Last night, I fell asleep quite late, and I plan on waking up at 1, right? Like around when the first ball was going to be bowled. So I woke up and I saw the team sheet, and I honestly thought that I was still asleep and I was in a nightmare, because I feel like this is the single worst middle order that I have ever seen in an international team, in an international game by any team ever. Our middle order, our batting lineup consisted of three specialist batsmen, 2 wicket keepers, 2 bowling all-rounders, and like a bunch of like tail enders. I mean, Hassan is still decent, but yeah, like that's our batting lineup. I was saying, while Fakhr was batting with Imam and Fakhr was batting with Babar and during those partnerships, if a few more wickets fall, we're not going to be able to make anything. There's no way we're getting to 350, and that's exactly what happened. Rizwan got out and everyone else barely scored a run between them, right? Can you imagine if we were bowling first and we had to chase and they gave us a target of 3, like maybe even 270 or something? I don't think we would have chased that with this batting lineup. And most decent teams would have got to 360, 370 from the start that we had, but we barely managed to get 320. We wouldn't even have gotten 300. The main reason we even got to 320 was because of Hassan's cameo, right? So what does that say about our batting lineup? Despite the start we get, we barely score 320. And who knows, we might have lost the series if not for Hassan's cameo. So yeah, someone needs to be held accountable. You cannot go into an international ODI with 3 specialist batsmen and a tail that starts like in the middle of your batting lineup. That's absurd. That's a complete joke. And yeah, that's something that needs to be looked at. Other than that, Hassan needs to, I don't know if it's lack of match practice, but he got hit around a little today. He needs to work on his rhythm, I think. And besides that, some positives for South Africa. Van der Dussen comes to mind. Van der Dussen really came into his own in this series. He's always been good. I've rated him for a while now, but he showed his versatility here. First game, wickets falling around him, he needed to score a gritty, he needed to score he needed to play a long innings without getting out, and that's exactly what he did. He showed his gritty side, and the second ODI he had a platform and he just absolutely exploded. So yeah, he is old, to be fair. He is old, but I think he can have that Mike Hussey type career from here, and I think he'll serve South Africa well for the next few years. Other than that, Milan's been good, and I like Bavuma's captaincy. I like the fact that he kept the part-time spinners on. It would have been easy to bring back the pacers, but he saw that we were struggling against the part-time spinners and he kept them on. And it wasn't until Hassan came in that the spinners actually got hit, so that was good by Bavuma. But other than that, yeah, looking forward to the T20 series. Hopefully, we put up a good show. But I really think we need to fix this batting lineup. This is like just the fact that we won today and we won the series against a weak South African team, mind you, cannot cover up the fact that this middle order is an absolute joke. We need to put some specialist batsmen in there, put some decent I don't know, but you cannot have your tail starting at 6 or whatever. But yeah, that's it, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.